Hi, this is Mrs. Clark. Welcome to my video on finding slope from 2 points. We're going to use the slope formula today. I have that written here. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So remember, slope is written as a fraction. What we need is these y2 and y1 values, the x2, x1 values. They come from the points. So I have 2 points written here. You're going to see a question that says, find the slope of the line through 5, negative 2 and 7, 6. And so this is what I wrote out to try to help us along here. So if I want the y2 value, that's the y value of my second point. So in this case, my second point is the 7, 6 point. The y2 value is the 6 part. So that's going to go in the start of my fraction. So I'm making a fraction for my slope, my rise over run. I'm going to do the rise by subtracting y2 minus y1. So the next thing I need is my y1 value. So after the 6 gets a subtraction, and then we're going to fill in the y1 value. So the y1 value is the y value from my first point, which in this case is a negative 2. That's going to go here. After my subtraction sign, I'm going to have a negative 2. So this problem gets 2 subtraction signs. One subtraction sign from the formula, the other subtraction sign from because the 2 is negative. So now I'm on to the denominator. The denominator starts with an x2. So my x2 is going to be the x value from my second point, which in this case is 7. So I'm going to start with a 7, subtract. Then I want my x1, which is the x value from my first point, which in this case is a 5. 7 minus 5 is my denominator. So 6 minus negative 2 on the top and 7 minus 5 on the bottom. So I have to actually do the subtraction. 6 minus negative 2 is going to turn into 6 plus 2 because every time I have a minus minus, they undo each other and become adding. 7 minus 5 is just 2, so my denominator is 2. So 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 over 2 is my slope. My rise is 8, my run is 2. But I can still reduce this more, and what I mean by that, or simplify it, whichever terminology you like and prefer, is I know there's a number that goes into 8 that also goes into 2. I can divide them both by 2 because they're both even numbers. And when I do that, I'm reducing this fraction into its simplest form. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So my slope is really 4 over 1. Okay, so you can use this formula for any time you're being asked to find the slope between 2 different points. Sometimes your slope will come out positive, sometimes it will come out negative. Sometimes you'll have to simplify it, sometimes you won't. But this is just one strategy. Hopefully the color coding helps you see what goes where. So good luck with your practice and make sure you reach out with questions.